So then, season finale time. Season 5. We are third, actually, somehow. Form recently has been really good. We're unbeaten in the league since January, and we've managed to force our way into a Champions League spot. We've played a game more than the two below us, so I fully expect us to drop to 4th sooner rather than later. However, we play 4th placed Manchester United and 5th placed Liverpool in the last 2 games of the season. We are 3 points off Arsenal in 2nd, who've been really dodgy form-wise of late. Couple of defeats, the odd draw here and there. Spurs have only lost 3 games all year, have conceded less than anybody else, have scored more than anybody else other than Manchester United, and they look like they're just going to walk away with the title now with Arsenal's form faltering and ourselves and the group below us just not quite close enough to be able to take advantage. So I think the title's going to go Tottenham's way. I think we could potentially finish 2nd, although 3rd or 4th is more likely. We have a bit of a gap to 5th, but like we see, there is a gap, but that could be closed by games in hand. Beat Brentford. Yes! Kassoon with the brace. Henry Cox got us going. Jensen pulled one back for Brentford, but we win on match day 35. Match days 36, 7 and 8 coming. Balls. Roma have bid £104.1 million for Jude Bellingham. He was my main transfer target for next season. Fuck! I don't have enough money to challenge or do anything about that, really. If I changed all of my wage budget into transfer budget, I'd have about 10 million. Not enough to buy an 87 rated Jude Bellingham. At least he was 87. He may have gone up again. No, still 87 rated there, Jude Bellingham. Mariba's now 83 and growing, but still physically is really not that good. Technically, he looks very good. Short pass, dribbling, ball control, long shots, etc. All very good, but technically he's really not that. The pace and acceleration aren't very good. The agility and balance are really poor, actually, in jumping for a guy that's 6'1". It's not that high either. So, Tchouaméni is probably going to be the guy that we go for next season as things now. Hopefully, things break down between Roma and Jude Bellingham and he doesn't leave. Horrible feeling he's going to, though. So, we'll head to the next game, which is Crystal Palace away. Then, it's United and Liverpool. And, well, fingers crossed, eh? Spurs have actually drawn on match day 34, so the gap is only 4 points to the top. However, they have a game in hand, Tottenham, so it could be 7. Teams around us are dropping points. We're picking up maximum points. Let's go and do it again against Palace, and Christ knows what could happen in the final 2 games. Crystal Palace with Maximenko in goal. Badiashile, Diego Rico, Adrian Marin at the back with Ferreira, Morelli and Trigueros. Martin Terrier, Reece Nelson and Mauro Lines up top. It was Nathan Ferguson at left back. Wait on the bench, Ollie Watkins, Milivojevic. Palace threatened with relegation. 17th in the league prior to kick-off with 3 games to go. Ferguson to Manny Trigueros. What's the betting? We go on this incredible unbeaten run in the league since January. Get ourselves into a Champions League spot. And then, oh God, lose to Crystal Palace. And then it all comes crumbling down around us. That would be one of the most Ches things ever. Kassoon, see the run of Guiri. And he's wrong-footed the defender. I'll float it and see if Rodrigo can get to that, which he can. Oh, Rodrigo! We had a look at the stats at the end of the episode last time out, and we saw that Rodrigo's been providing a lot of assists, but not many goals. He solved that issue there. I wasn't sure if he was actually going to be able to have a decent enough effort there when I floated it, and when he jumped off the floor, I thought, oh, you kind of ruined that. You need to have the leg planted to generate the power. But no, you don't need it. You just go for a hop, a scissor kick, and out the keeper's reach. That might just be one of the best goals we've scored in this save. Rodrigo with a beauty! We lead by a goal to 0 at Selhurst Park. My manager's delighted. I'm delighted. Fantastic. 6 goals in 36 matches. I don't know why I'm now Australian. Fine! Let's crack on. Up the fucking Ches. Over the top. Up we go. Well up, Kieran Tierney. He's headed that so hard against Kassoon. He's ended up handballing it and giving Crystal Palace a free kick. Nelson to deliver. Oh, I tell you what, that's a hell of a delivery too. Thankfully, Henry Cox is underneath it, but the clearance only goes as far as Adrian. Manu Trigueros could try and cause me some more problems here. He's dropped the shoulder nicely. Terrier has scored against me previously. He nearly scored against me again. Good save down low by Teo Bess, our Hugo Lloris regen. Catch it, please, pal. Thank you, mate. We'll stay at 1-0. Ferreira. Manu Trigueros. Lovely ball in behind to Lainez. Great touch. Thankfully, we got something on it. Bowl this out. Ah, ha, 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 oh, that was not what I had in mind. Bowl it out. I meant cricket-wise, not 10-pin. Rodrigo to Jaden Bogle. We'll lay this in front of Amin Gouiri, who could quickly help it on its way. Looking for Henry Cox to add a second and put this game to bed early doors. This is the fixture that's supposed to be the more straightforward of the 3 that we have to play today. Manchester United and Liverpool could go any which way. Can Henry Cox get to that? He can't. Well, we didn't necessarily struggle against Leicester in the 3rd game yesterday, but certainly we sat on a 1-0 lead uncomfortably for quite a while, despite dominating the entire game. But to be honest, Palace keep coming back at me here, and this is more looking like they might find an equaliser and then we might extend it to 2. But half an hour in, it's still the 1-0. The lead is still intact, and we have to be comfortable and happy enough. We know that if we win all of our games today, then we will be in the top 4. And the board wanted top 5, Europa League only, to satisfy whoever's the chairman. I don't know who's the chairman of my made-up club. Guess I'm chairman and manager, so I had to satisfy myself. I have to finish inside the top 5. But at the minute, we are going to finish inside the top 4. I thought about having a shot, but decided against it. Cox, nice first touch. Lewis Ferguson is there again, but Badiashile intercepts. We'll stay 1-0 for now, but at least we've managed to ride out the wave of Crystal Palace pressure throughout the mid part of this first half. Domenico Morelli. Manu Trigueros. Reece Nelson. Ferreira. That would have been a worldie. Keep it in, please, Jaden. Corner denied. Well done. Rodrigo, the star so far of our offensive play, but certainly Teo Bess doing his bit for man of the match from our side of the 2 dressing rooms. Kassoon to Cox, sorry, not to Bess. I had Bess on the mind. Kassoon, I probably should have squared that. No, never mind. 2-0, in off the far post. That'll be game over. Sorry, Palace, but your relegation potential remains right at the forefront of your minds as that second goal flies in and the side that are pressing for the Champions League take a 2-goal advantage against the relegation candidates. It's probably game over for you, isn't it? We said sorry to Pep yesterday. We might have to say sorry to Palace for relegating them today. Lovely ball out wide. Brought down well, but dealt with by Jaden Bogle by, well, just hitting him, really. Oh, they went for Kessier there. They missed him, thankfully. Gouiri go back through that gap, looking for the runner. Rodrigo's found well, driving in. Pull it back to Gouiri. It's fallen to Henry Cox, and the keeper's made a great save from close range. Deflected to Henry Cox when it was on its way towards Amin Gouiri, who probably doesn't need to score any more to guarantee the golden boot. But, oh, another one or 2 in the remaining games would certainly seal it for him. One of the top goal scorers we've had in any given save at Premier League level. Been really, really, really good. That ball was definitely meant for him as well, but Henry Cox will be played in here. We'll lay it across. Ferguson off the bar. Henry Cox can't get there. Can we still maybe find another goal? Very close with the one off the crossbar through that gap. Didn't think it was going to go through there, did you? It's not worked. Never mind. An hour played-ish. Still 2-0. Ferreira. Oh, nicely out to Manu Trigueros. He's not going to trouble us for pace, Manu Trigueros, but he's very good in possession. He's Domenico in there too. Ferreira. Back to Domenico again. Jaden Bogle intercepts. Palace are pushing to try and get themselves back in the game. They need to try and rescue it here. Give themselves a chance of survival. We'll perhaps have a look heading into the final 2 games of the season. Oh, Cox can't get a goal. Save his life in this second half. We'll have a look at at full time at the league table to see what the situation is at the bottom of the table and what we've done to Crystal Palace's potential survival campaign. Because we've had eyes firmly at the top of the table this year, which at Premier League level is not something we've ever done before. If we're looking at the top of the table, oh, it's actually ended up in the back of the net. Well, I thought the keeper was just going to tip it over. In previous, the only time we've been looking at the top of the table is when we've been in the league below, trying to get promoted back to the Premier League. Every other year we've been at this level, we've been eyes over our shoulder, looking down, trying to stay up. That's odd for the keeper to just... Well, he's... You tell me. Reece Nelson buries it, and... Okay, 2-1. Nelson. Out wide. Is he onside there, Ferreira? He is, you know. I'll be honest. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. Crystal Palace have had a lot of pressure throughout the course of the game. And now they've got that goal to show for it. And I've only got a 1-goal advantage again. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Marion lofted forward. Can we get to that with Lacroix? I can't. But it does mean that Reece Nelson is pushed deeper and out of position in that striking role for today. Terrier, Badiashile, Reece Nelson again. Offside, thankfully. Best made the save. They're making a change, and Mittelstadt is coming on for them with 8 minutes to go. Everything is still very much in our hands for a top 4 position. But Crystal Palace scared me a little bit in this game. All of the pressure they've had in that first half particularly didn't end up with a goal. And they had 1 half chance in this second half. And they've taken it. And I've been slightly concerned throughout since. 4 minutes remaining in this game. Kessié with a strong header there. If Henry Cox could have gotten on the end of that cross a moment ago, then maybe we could have put it beyond any reasonable doubt. But still, the opportunity to drop points is threatening us here. Kieran Tierney trying to do his best to put the man off. I'm not sure whose throw that is. It is to be theirs. Another change then. Manu Trigueros on and... Sorry, Manu Trigueros off, and on comes Milivojevic. Nelson tucked back to Ferguson. Terrier into the middle. Away, please, Lacroix. Were dominated by the front man, but still we got rid of it. Henry Cox gets a good turn in, and we'll just see it out now. Just play the ball about, keep possession. No need to worry about it. There's the 3 points. That was not as straightforward as I hoped it would be, but a big win for us there. None of the other teams that we're worried about played in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. City, we're not really that concerned about underneath us. It's more Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham and Arsenal, really. City are 4 points... Sorry, no, rephrase. City are 10 points behind us now. Oh, for a moment there, I hadn't seen that Tottenham haven't played their 35th match day. I thought for a moment we were a point off top. We're not. Well, we are, but Tottenham still have 12 points available to them, whereas we only have 6. Liverpool and Manchester United continually below us. United can draw level on points with us should they win their 2 games in hand, which would subsequently put them above us on goal difference. But it's them that we play next. Now, we're going to have a look at the bottom of the table as well to see what the situation is there. We just beat Crystal Palace. They are a point above the drop zone and above Fulham as well. And Sheffield United are also still very much in the survival picture. But it's probably going... Well, it's definitely going to be 3 of those bottom 4. And beating Palace there, it's really not helped them whatsoever. Forest, Fulham, Sheffield United and Crystal Palace. Let's have a look at the fixture list. Man United have Chelsea. Liverpool have Tottenham. That's their games in hand. Huge. So Man United have got to play Chelsea and us. Liverpool have got to play Tottenham and us. It's just, it could go so many ways. Forest have Tottenham in one of their remaining games. That's them probably down. Sheffield United play Fulham. Yikes. Chelsea have Liverpool in their final fixture. Or that might be another game in hand, to be fair. Sheffield United also have Wolves, Newcastle. No, not Newcastle. Who are we looking for? Fulham have Tottenham. Forest have Chelsea. They're probably doomed. So Forest and Fulham are probably done and dusted. Unless Fulham can beat Sheffield United on the penultimate day. Crystal Palace have Arsenal. You can't call it at the top. You can't call it at the bottom. Basically, what we've learnt there. Manchester United for us next. 1 game at a time. as we've gotten to this match day against Man United, everybody has now played 36 games. Tottenham have effectively won the league. Arsenal still can catch them on points, but a plus 12 swing in goal difference is unlikely in those 2 remaining games. Tottenham would have to lose by 2 or 3 goals in both games, and Arsenal would have to win by 3 or 4 goals in both games. It's doable, but unlikely. So it looks like Spurs have won the league. We are 6 points clear of Liverpool. So we just need a point from either of the next 2 games, and we are guaranteed Champions League football. We're 3 points clear of United, but obviously we play them now, and Chelsea can still get themselves potentially up to 4th should results go their way. I.e., we beat Manchester United, Chelsea can win, and then something happens on the final day. At the bottom, it's as it was. It's as it was. So, this game is massive. We just need a point. We just need a point. It's in our hands now. It has been for a little while. We've performed, to be fair, better than I thought we would this season. I was anticipating a fight for 5th or 6th at the beginning of the year. And to be fighting for potentially 2nd, should we be able to do what we want to do, then that's, even still, despite the strength of our squad, overachieving, isn't it, you would say? That's not a super strong Man United side either. Oliveira, Levitt, Garner, Diallo, Livakovic in goal. Although they did play me with Levitt and Garner in their team before and beat me. So, shut your face, Ches. Go and play football. Levitt looking for Alvarez. My tackler's taken it straight to Daniel Marlin, who's fought hard to keep it away from Kessié. Marlin can't keep it away from Kessié on that occasion, but he has outmuscled Rodrigo. Alvarez out wide to Amad Diallo. Back to Marlin. Back to Amad Diallo. Big save. Big save by Theo Bess, making himself huge in front of the man that was about to take the shot. It's overhit, looking for Julian Alvarez as well. That's the warning shot from Manchester United. They mean business today. Here's a familiar face, of course. Let's see if he's grown by rating again as well. He was 88 last couple of times we've played against him, and still, Julian Alvarez looks like he's peaked growth-wise. Actually, does it show me what rating players like Garner and Levitt are? Diallo's 80. Levitt's 76. Garner's 80. So they're not the worst. They're not, and Livakovic is 87, actually. They're not the worst, but they are weaker than you would expect from Manchester United midfield pair. Not that Scott McTominay and Fred in real life are absolute world beaters, but that is the one area of Man United's squad that really needs the investment, isn't it? Regardless, let's not delve into the Man United situation in real life, because there's been enough talk of that in real life over the past month or so. Let's crack on with making sure we beat them here. Daniel Marlin, or at least take the point we need to ensure that we finish in the top 4. I'd love to finish 2nd, but ultimately, not really that asked whether it's 2nd, 3rd or 4th, provided it's just in the top. Oh, 2nd attempt holds on. Provided it's just in the top 4, that's all we care about. Let's just get into the Champions League at any cost. Bogle, inside to Kessié. Rodrigo's the obvious man out wide here. Come on, let's find a green head. There is one. Ordinary header indeed, Derek Ray. That wasn't of the quality we needed there from Kassoun. Wide of the target. We do only need a point. But, obviously, if we can win and finish 2nd, then that would be great. It's not a necessity, as we say, but still, you want to end the season the right way. We've been on a great run of form. Let's not throw it all away now and actually end the season on a high, if we can. Kassoun, can he redeem himself? You're damn right he can. He's buried that beautifully in the bottom corner. Bing! 1-0. No, it's not 1-0. Oh, he was offside, was he? No, she couldn't have been offside. Oh, he was. Pass played there. Oh, come on. That's so tight. It was probably the right call. Ah, bollocks. I thought we got 1-0 up there. Marlon. Amad Diallo to Oliveira. Nice block. Still they work it inside. Marlon! That's what they have as an available striker up top. He's not incredible in real life yet, Daniel Marlon, but looks like he's the finished article in this save now. To be fair, he has stepped up well for Borussia Dortmund in the absence of Erling Braut Haaland when he was injured. But yeah, as Stuart Robertson says, there is no stopping that. We're 1-0 down, not 1-0 up. Through the gap to Guiri. Out wide to Rodrigo. See Henry Cox in a bit of space. Oh, what have we got to do to get a header on target today? He's won that really well, Henry Cox. And even though he's not the tallest, he's got a good leap on him. And he does have decent strength. He's got like 84 strength, Henry Cox now. He's 82 rated, still only at 19 years of age. And, well, the world is his oyster, really. He could genuinely be a top quality striker in this save by the end of our time here at Chesnoid FC. Nice ball through. Ronaldo is hanging up his boots at the end of the season. That means that we will be on the lookout for a certain Portuguese regen at the end of this year and at the beginning of the next season. Good to actually be told about that. Diallo. Oh, he's just weighted that beautifully for Julian Alvarez, who's going for the worldie and will score it. Wow. Boos. Big boos, as you can hear, for Julian Alvarez. Celebrate, to be fair, a goal of that quality. He may as well celebrate. Against his former team, Marlon just lays it back to him. Take a touch and ping. Nothing that the keeper can do about either of those. That one is truly world class from Julian Alvarez, proving that he really is one of the best attacking talents in the Premier League and in Europe. Ollie applauding, as he will be from the background now in real life rather than the forefront, but still, that's a goal to be proud of for them, isn't it? Wan-Bissaka again. Rashford. Thiago Moraes on for Daniel Marlon at half-time. Strange decision to take Daniel off, but they have a 2-0 lead and perhaps they're wanting to rest him for the final day of the season. Kassoun will get away here, find Henry Cox, and we have to hope that we can build something now. Which it looks like we are doing. You see Rodrigo arriving at the back post. We'll look for him. Can he score another worldie? I'm just not destined to score a header today. In this game anyway. Oh, it's going to cannon kindly for Cox. Rodrigo with a quick scoop turn. Come on. Oh, Ferguson's first touch lets him down. Guiri's first touch lets him down. And unfortunately, at the hour mark, we stay at 2-0. Should Rodrigo have buried that? Was it just an exceptional save? Probably both, to be fair. Oliveira. It's not been that poor a defensive display, thank you, Stuart Robertson. Or Robson, whichever one it is. It's not been that poor a defensive display. They've just scored 2 worldies, I think is probably the more accurate way to describe the way that the game has gone. Rashford will take this corner for them. I have 3 changes. Clark is on and Riley McGree is on. Actually, I think it might have just been the 2. Caden Clark and Riley McGree. And there's an offside there, so we'll have the ball back. Please, lads, can we at least get 1 back? Goal difference could still be important at the end of the season. Oh, Caden Clark takes it off the pitch rather than winning the foul and then runs past the ball. Wins it back again, though. Well done. Come on, Guiri. Through that gap. Wrong foot the defender. And bury it, please. Goal difference could be very important. We might yet still score a second. Come on, let's get this point. If we can turn this around, that's Champions League football assured. And I'd love to do it in this fashion at home in our final home game. 2-0 down against Manchester United. Now it's time to throw bodies at them. Quart, Kessié, Rodrigo, Guiri. Rodrigo again, 2 minutes of added time. Darting past the defender. Here's Kessié. In there is Riley McGree. Across here is Caden Clark. Through there is Henry Cox. No, blocked. Oh, the chance. That was it. That was it. We could have done it. Oh, no. We could have done it there and then. We are going to have to go to Anfield needing a result. Oh, it's a very tight game. Crystal Palace 5, Southampton 3. Palace want to stay in the division, don't they? Bloody hell. What a result. We stay 4th. Liverpool actually haven't played. They haven't played on match day 37 yet. So we could still, neither of Arsenal, we could still finish top 4 without having to play Liverpool, without needing a result at Anfield. Presumably they're going to play midweek. I hope they're going to play midweek. Youth player unsettled. Honestly, don't care about the youth players at the minute. They've played it and they've drawn! They've played it and they've drawn! Who did they draw against? Liverpool. 2-2 against Chelsea. Chelsea keep themselves in the hunt for a P5 with that to get Europa League football, but we'll be Champions League next year. Yes! Top 4 assured. Don't care about this last game now. Don't care. 3rd or 4th doesn't bother me. Manchester United, after the way that they played in that last game against us, they can have it. We will be gleefully not giving a fuck about a trip to Anfield. We lost anyway. Don't care. Don't care. We finished top 4. Yes! Champions League football. European football is coming to Patreon Park for the very first time. £170 million added to our transfer budget. Tottenham win the league by 4 points from Arsenal. Let's get a little bit further ahead. A transfer bid from Valencia for Itakura, which we will reject. He'll continue to stay with us. We're going to need the strength in depth. At the minute, our starting 11 is very, very, very good. But next season, it's going to be a case of not selling anyone and adding to it. We're going to need to add quality in depth now, rather than just quality in the starting 11. More than welcome to terminate his contract. Board assessment, the board are actually probably really happy with us for the first time this season. It's the first time I think we've ended a year where we've not actually been slightly worried about losing our job. Oh, Champions League on the way! Right, next season we go for everything. Next season we go for absolutely everything. Oh, yes. Season roundup then. As we say, Spurs win the league, Arsenal 2nd, United 3rd, ourselves 4th. Into the Champions League. Liverpool 5th, Chelsea 6th. Despite holding Liverpool in the penultimate game, Chelsea, they weren't able to get themselves into 5th because we subsequently then lost to Liverpool. Manchester City only 7th. Sorry, Pep. Down at the bottom, Palace did survive on goal difference alone ahead of Fulham, Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest, who all get relegated. In the FA Cup, a competition that we would have loved to have gone all the way, the team that knocked us out on pens in the quarterfinals went on to beat Manchester City and then beat Chelsea too. Brighton and Hove Albion win the FA Cup. Fair enough. Arsenal win the Carabao Cup on pens over Chelsea. Copa America, no, South America continent. Oh, that's pre-season, isn't it? I thought, for some reason, my brain read that as the Copa America. PSG won the UEFA Super Cup at the beginning of the season. It'd be Real Madrid that are challenging in that next year as they beat Bayern in the Champions League final. The Europa League was won by Liverpool by 3-0 over Spurs. So Liverpool will be in the Champions League next season. What does that do for us in 4th? Oh, now I'm a little bit worried. Does that mean that we don't get a Champions League position because Liverpool take it? Or are there now going to be 5 English teams in the Champions League next year? Oh, sugar biscuits. I'm really not sure what happens now with our European competition for next year. The UEFA Conference League was won by Besiktas. I genuinely don't know what that means for us now. The World Cup is ongoing, or will be, about to start. Spain, Belgium, Finland, China, England, Hungary, USA, Northern Ireland, Italy, Sweden, Scotland, Australia, Argentina, Russia, Iceland, Ukraine, France, Czech Republic, Wales, Canada, Netherlands, Denmark, Mexico, Ireland, Germany, Austria, New Zealand, Greece. How many groups do they want? Brazil, Portugal, Norway, Poland. Oh, now I'm worried. It's going to be some form of European football next season, but at this stage, I'm not sure what the technicalities are with the inclusion now of the Europa Conference League. I don't know. Brighton promoted back to the Premier League, so they won the FA Cup and the Championship. West Ham also coming back up. Watford, West Brom, Swansea and Preston will fight it out for a place in the Premier League as well. Relegated to Middlesbrough, Birmingham and Hull. In League One, Sunderland and Ipswich lead the way. Millwall, Plymouth, Crewe and Fleetwood will fight it out for a place in the Championship. Cambridge survive again. Go on, boys. Consolidating in League One every season. Look, you love to see it. Shrewsbury, Cheltenham, Donny and Salford City relegated in League 2. Bristol Rovers, Walsall and Bradford back up to League One level. Morecambe, Northampton, Wickham and Carlisle will be in the playoffs. Relegated would have been Sutton. Oh, God, Tranmere. 2 wins in 46 games. Ugh. That's really bad. In League, PSG by 13 points. No real shocks there. In the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund by 10 points from Bayern Munich. From another 11 points from Wolfsburg. Nobody really doing that well. Borussia Dortmund, the only side actually performing as they should. That's a very low league winning tally for Roma as well, but they top the table in Italy. Juventus second, Inter third, and Napoli fourth. Lazio only fifth, AC Milan only sixth, and Jude Bellingham's Fiorentina, presume Jude Bellingham's Fiorentina. We didn't actually see. I'll have a look and see if he's going to Roma there, Jude Bellingham. Rangers win in Scotland, and in La Liga, Real Madrid win by 8 points from Atleti, who are 6 points further clear of Barcelona, who've had another dud season down there. I was going to check something. Jude Bellingham, let's have a look. Jude Bellingham, is he confirmed as a Roma player? He's 88 rated now. He is going to Roma. He's going to Roma. Balls! It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? With regards to the board, youth development, no, but fuck it. Get 3 wins in cup matches. We did. Sign 3 players from South America. We didn't do. We should have that ticked by the end of the season if what you guys have told me is correct. We've done both of those. And no continental success expected of us because we haven't played in Europe yet. So how did the squad grow this year? A lot of players have peaked. Wow, Teo Bess is now 88 rated, up 4 this year. 90 handling, 90 kicking, 88 positioning, 85 diving, and 86 reflexes. I think it's time to train his reflexes and his handling next. 5 weeks. He could even be we should be 89 rated by the end of the season. Wow. Kieran Tierney is up 1 to 87. Lasagash up 1 to 79. Lacroix up 1 to 85. Fardiol up 1 to 84. Di Stefano up 6 to 77. Obviously, that was a position change as well. Itakura up 1 to 82. Mukhaid has peaked and is 79. I might look to sell him and buy a better centre-back. We've got a handful on our shortlist, don't we? With Juventus only finishing second in Italy, we might look at that youngster they've got in their squad, the 84. He might be 85 rated now, the young Spaniard. Jaden Bogle up 1 to 84. Ethan Laird up 1 to 79. Kessier staying at 86. Morelli is out on loan at Crystal Palace. And Sanchez up 1 to 79. Still growing. Javier Sanchez, still growing. Could play a part for us next season. Lewis Ferguson, 84. No growth. Billy Gilmore up 1 to 82, but peaked. Riley McGree, no growth. Peaked. Caden Clark, 79. Peaked. May sell him to sign someone that's better. Although, I'm wanting numbers as well as quality and depth. And if I sell players like Caden Clark and Mukhaid that are alright, I just need the numbers. Kassoon 84 up 2, now peaked. Rodrigo 90 up 2, now peaked. Arnold up 3 to 76. Could do a job in a cam role, that's for sure. Not that we play a cam anymore. Amin Gouiri up 2 to 88, and Henry Cox up 4 to 82. And Amin Gouiri's actually dropped. He was 83, down to 82. And Lucero has done what we hoped he would. He was 80 rated when he left. He's now 83 rated. We have 4 great strikers at the club that will all stay next year. We're very happy with our front line now. That's gone well. We made the right decision to loan Lucero and play Cox, and it's worked beautifully for both. Let's go, boys. Right, top goal scorer this year, Amin Gouiri with 28. 10 assists in the Premier League as well, 13 all told, including 3 in the FA Cup. And he was really... Well, we got a decent goal haul from a number of other players. 8 goals from Kassoon, 8 goals from Cox, 8 goals from Rodrigo, and 10 from Randy and Tekka. Then, assist-wise, Rodrigo with 15, Gouiri with 13, and Tekka with 11, and then other players popping up with a few as well. And obviously, clean sheet-wise, it's going to be Teo Bess that's at the top with 12. Speaking of that, player stats. Golden Boot, Amin Gouiri. Maybe we'll give him golden boots next year. Rodrigo with the assists as well. Maybe we give him silver boots next year. Teo Bess with the golden glove award as well. We'll give him golden gloves for next year. And I will take on board your feedback with regards to the new kits for next year as well. And we will have new kits next year too. So let me do that with regards to the boots and the gloves now before I forget. Let me save, and I will see you guys tomorrow with episode 1 of season 6, where we're going for everything. But I'm not sure what European competition will be in. I think it's still Champions League. I hope it's still Champions League. We'll find out.